in a Minecraft social experiment.
That was JJK03, a YouTuber known for his Minecraft social experiments. And that's me, a guy that had never done anything like this before. But we're getting a bit ahead of ourselves. In fact, it was 3 weeks earlier when he had just posted the application video that would change my life. So I uploaded my application video, and within a few days, boom! I was accepted into the social experiment known as Nations. And so now all I had to do was wait 3 weeks until the experiment finally began. This very day, exactly 2 years ago, JJK's 100-player social experiment began. And well, I still remember exactly what I was feeling. It was a day like no other. I knew nobody. Actually, no, the only person I knew ditched me, and so I had no one. And unlike me, everyone seemed to know what they were doing until I stumbled across these guys. A small group that decided to settle around the northern side of the island. This would become my home for the next 5 days. Keeping in mind, the server goes for 7. But, you know, we worked well together. They were nice people and they accepted me without even knowing who I was. I had a team, people I thought I could rely on. And so I went into day 2 feeling really good. But first, let me introduce you to my friends. Okay, first we got River, he was our leader. Alice literally planned everything upbeat. Well, we got along well. Dude, there's so much explaining to do. Bro sweat the bullets from America. Val, he always wanted to fight people. And Zeno, I don't really know the guy. But, you know, then you got me. A guy that I'm pretty sure said 3 words the entire time. Yeah, not looking good. So then day 2 came around. Factions were forming and I was assigned to be the scout of the group. My job was to get screenshots of all the other bases I came across.
There's definitely other islands. Holy crap.
How big? How big?
Big.
Now we didn't know this at the time, but some of the bases I ended up finding were actually going to be our entire faction's future home, and would be preparing to move on the 5th day. By the 3rd day, our empire had grown a fair bit, both in members and infrastructure. I mean, we had a central tower, houses. Oh, and yeah, we built a massive bridge that connected us with the main island. It was our golden age.
Whee!
Keeping in mind, while all other factions had a name and a crown, we were still just a group. And that wasn't our fault, it was because JJK, also known as Ray, put it off for the next 2 days.
Ray full on ignored us for like 4 days straight, even though we had more members than most groups.
And this is where things started to get a little interesting. See, the crown actually did something. It gave the bearer double their health. So not having it for most of the time was actually a disadvantage. But shortly after our faction had formed, we decided to move. Now, moving wasn't easy, so there had to be a good reason to do it, to leave your entire base, everything you've worked on, behind. And well, there were factions in this world that wanted nothing but control. So we had to merge with one of the other smaller factions that we knew about.
Welcome everyone, welcome.
Hello everyone.
And though their base was way smaller than ours, they were located on the very corner of the map, which was a way safer place to be. And if you're a perceptive person, you may have noticed that this is the one I visited when I was scouting. But what happened next was really awesome. We had a friend named Weisei. He wasn't part of the original group, but joined a few days after. And, he died. Luckily, the people we were merging with were kind enough to give us one of those resurrection totems. And together, we all summoned him back.
Wait, Weisei.
Amazing.
Oh, glorious member Weisei, who's managed to bring together the merger of TS and TMA by his sheer presence alone. We have worked to get a way to bring him back, and it seems today is the day to do so.
Yeah.
Alright, Ray.
Wait.
Alright, 07 everyone.
Win the server.
Ray saying, come on in.
Yeah!
I'm naked. I do have a suit on.
Alright, kill him.
Well, thank you for everyone who came together just to revive me, since I've been just before this wandering around, kind of without a team, most of the time until I joined the Merge Alliance just before I managed to die. But before that, I'd also been over here, like helping with and looking at the elections. So I'm really glad I managed to like befriend so many people that managed to bring me back to life after my death.
Yeah.
So how was the afterlife?
It was one of the best times I had on the server, actually. Everyone grouped together, trying to get our friend back. But literally straight after that, we held elections. Who would become the leader of the two groups?
The election shall start. At the end of the day, this merger is not about stealing one side and taking it into a new one. This is about all of us remaining equal.
Is that I am for the people, and I have been for it since day one. I've always been, preaching refuge for peace, for negotiation.
Anyway, we listened to both their speeches, and it turns out it was a draw.
There is one way to fix this. If it doesn't work by vote, it's gonna work by blood.
Can you guarantee for us, Ray, real quick, that at the end of the day, we're not gonna be dead by this?
Oh no, you're gonna die.
Turns out people hated that idea. So Ray came back, and they did rock, paper, scissors for the title.
Best
All
of
right,
three.
rock, paper, scissors, best of three.
So best of 3, rock, paper, scissors to win.
3,
Racing,
2,
come on in.
Yeah.
Good job.
Yeah, that's
I'm
one to me.
making-
One to me.
I do have a suit on.
3,
kill him.
2, 1.
Damn.
Full respect to Ranks, he will still have a position of power. Do not shy away thinking he's going to be just some scrub on the street now.
It turns out that was one of the last times we would all be together in the server. Our original group. Because beyond then, things started falling apart. Not just for us, but for everyone. Schufenheim, another faction, was gaining power quickly, allied with one of our enemies. And so they took out as many people as they could find, wiping out an entire nation. And so a meeting was called to stop this.
Riva,
Yeah.
I think he's coming. Let me show you around. I'm waiting, like... I'm even... Sorry, Riva. Sorry, man.
Well, I didn't even get to suicide the way I planned.
Wait a second. Yeah, he wanted to kill himself. As the leader of the new groups, he wanted to kill himself. And there was a whole thing about that, and honestly, I forgot what happened. And I can't be bothered watching 10 hours of footage. So, something weird happened there. I don't know what. But that didn't mean the war wasn't going on. It was going on even harder now. So me, All Ranks, and Sweat the Bullets, we were the guys who came up with this plan to dig a hole. Yeah, we dug a hole. Turns out it was in the wrong spot. So Ray organized a fight where everyone in the server would battle. As one last hurrah.
Each team went to a side, and the leaders went to the middle of the battleground.
Anyone have to say anything?
I wish you bad luck, I guess.
I wish you bad luck indeed.
Oh my god. No!
Oh,
It turns out they won that
Yeah,
war
he's running away.
easily. But that wasn't the point of the story. See, every week for the past 2 years, I've been thinking about this experience I had with this group of people, and for some reason, I can't seem to get it out of my head. So, one day I decided to actually do something with the footage, and there are some things that I think I will always think about.
Just in case.
Come on in. Hey! Damn.
Wait, did you see the INS tower?
Yes.
That's fucking crazy.